What's up, tech heads and gamers? It's your boy Miller, E to the Z to the E. Welcome to the channel where we respect the tech and we salute the gamers and we say, come on, let's get right into it. So today we are going to be looking at the Galaxy Note 8. So I've had this phone since it released in, I believe it was last fall. And yes, this was rated as one of the best smartphones of 2017. It came out close to the end of 2017. So it had a lot of specs. People were like, man, this is again the phone to get. So we're talking about a 6.3-inch display. We're talking about a standard 64 gig memory installed. This is one of the fewer phones with a microphone jack at the bottom here. This has the front iris scanner to unlock your phone with your eyes. It has a fingerprint fingerprint scanner in the back. This phone has it all, and then it has a micro SD expandable port. So this is one of the most feature-packed phones that you could have got at the end of 2017. So you guys know, after 2017 we have Mobile World Congress, where new phones are announced, and of course that's where the Galaxy S9 was announced, and this is the S9 Plus that we're talking about here, so you guys can see right there. And I also have this phone, and so there's been other phones that have come out since then. We're talking about the OnePlus 6 that a lot of people are raving about now. Phones from LG. So with everything that has happened, all the phones that have been released, I still feel like this is the king of smartphones. And I say that because this phone is still really snappy. It was just updated to Oreo, so it added new features like picture-in-picture. So now you can play a YouTube video and minimize it. The thing is that has previously been available for Samsung. Look at Ghetto plays, but play something like this. So this is picture-in-picture, where you do this and it's here, you can move it. We've had this feature before because we can we can, for instance, do this and then minimize it by coming down like that, if it lets me, like that. So we've had this feature similar, but now with Oreo, certain Google apps like Maps and YouTube work really well with that. So yeah, so with the Oreo update, with the features that this phone has, with again the microphone jack here and expandable memory, and with still the biggest smartphone display, and then on top of it all, it still has the S Pen, which I highly recommend as one of the killer features of the smartphone. I am still enjoying this phone. I have the S9 and I don't even use it because I am still on my Note 8. So if you guys are still on the fence thinking, alright, this phone is old, it's a year old, should I still get it? I say absolutely. If there's a sale on this phone, still get it, because this phone still has a lot of unique features that even flagship phones this year that are coming out don't have. For instance, the S Pen. If you're a note taker, oh my goodness, I can't tell you how many times I use this to take notes. So let me just show you guys what I'm talking about here, so y'all can see my oh my gosh, see my password all you want. So if I come here, these are all, I go to my Google, well, I can't show you guys my Keep, but I have a lot of confidential stuff there with work that I can't show you guys, but I use this all the time. I'm always on Google Keep just taking notes. I have it customized, and it's just, I take a lot of notes with this device and I cannot live without it. Just little things you know, that come up, I just document in Google Keep. The cool thing about Google Keeps is if I'm on my computer, I can just have access to it, look at it, see the notes that I wrote, because everything is saved in the cloud. So if you guys are on the fence thinking if you should still get this phone, I still highly recommend it. I still think this is a beast of a phone. I have a case for it, because it's really expensive to replace the screen. It's almost $300 if your screen cracks. And actually this is my third Note. I've cracked 2 other screens. The first one I didn't put a case, second one I put a light case. So I went all out with this case because it cost me $200 every single time to get the screen replaced. So I'm done playing that game, so I'm definitely gonna protect this device now. Alright guys, if this was helpful, oh yeah, let me just show you guys how I have mine set up, right? So I'm a Pixel guy. I love the Google Pixel. I love stock Android. I don't like TouchWiz and all the bloatware crap that it comes with. So I'm using a Nova launcher right now to get it to look like a Pixel, right? The cool thing about Samsung phones, I'll get back to what I was talking about, but the cool thing is like you can have the best of both worlds. Like I still have all the features of the Note with the S Pen, with the multiple app thing here, where I can just, you know, have my edge display. I can have that, but at the same time I can still rock standard you know, Google Pixel features. For instance, if I scroll here, I have my Google Now instead of Bixby, and I love this. I love just being able to use Google Now instead of Bixby. My app drawer looks like the Pixels, you know, scrolling up and down instead of TouchWiz left and right. So just being able to, you know, customize this the way you want, I feel like is huge, and I love it. So you can have the best of both worlds with the Note 8. You can get it to look and function like the Pixel, but at the same time still have all the cool features of the Note or Samsung. But yeah, so that's what my phone looks like. Just typical Pixel looking, and I love it. It's simple, it's clean, nothing. So let me just delete these, get this out of here. I'm actually only supposed to have 2 windows, so let me remove, and so yeah, I don't have any windows there, and this is how I like it. Just 2 windows. And then I have this drawer if I want to access more apps here. These are the apps that I use. You can make folders, so simplify, no clutter. I hate clutter. And then just to the left you get your Google Now, and boom, that's all I have. Just nothing to the right, 1 to the left, and that's it. Alright guys, I love this phone. I still will highly recommend it. My biggest complaint about this, and I know they're gonna fix it with the next one, is the battery life is great for me. As you can see, it's 1 AM and I still have 27%. But the battery life can be a little better, and that's just me nitpicking because it's great already. It's got me through the day and I still have 27 left. But you know, like, why not make it bigger? Just saying. Doesn't need to, but you know, put a 35-36 mAh battery, and then this will be like, if this phone can go like 2 days, then that'll be like that most ideal. But anyway, that's just me nitpicking. A lot of storage here, 64 gigs, and then you can expand it. Great. Alright guys, this is definitely a tech that I respect. I love this phone so much. So I got this phone. I sold this phone actually, got a Pixel because again a lot of people were hyping up the Pixel. So I got the Pixel and I played with it, and I missed the S Pen feature so much that I went back, got another one, and yeah, so I'm rocking the Note until I see what the Note 9 and the Pixel 3 is all about. Then I'll know when to make the switch. But this is the S9. honestly speaking, when you have the Note, this phone is like I don't even, yeah, it's just a normal phone. I prefer the Note over the S9, hands down. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this video. And let me know what you guys think. For those of y'all who are rocking with the Note 8, what are your thoughts? Are you getting sick of it? Oh, by the way, I just want to say this phone is still as snappy as when I first got it. So people have complained about TouchWiz lagging a lot, you know, after several months of owning it. This phone is still just as fast. But anyway, what are your thoughts for those of y'all who own the Note? Are y'all liking it still? Are you guys looking to like update, jump to another phone? Let me know. Alright guys, till next time. Peace.